evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter. He seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into lethal counter-attacks too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Griezmann. Ben Yedder. And here's Fekir. Kimmich battles to win it back. Hernandez. Out towards the flank. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Goretzka.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pavard. Get a throw in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Longley. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tolisso, and it's Muller. He's through. Coman. Lewandowski. He's there to get rid. Goretzka gets it back. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So what can they conjure from this one? And so we have the first set piece of the game. Great reaction! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Just brushed off the ball there. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. Pogba drives it forward. Fekir. Nicely controlled. Griezmann. It's Griezmann!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Tolisso. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Ben Yedder. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Fekir. That's surely a foul, free kick. Hernandez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
This is a great chance to take a lead. Griezmann with a real chance here. Pogba against the crossbar. Griezmann, and he's away. Cleared away.
Griezmann really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
And here's Lewandowski. Goretzka. Lewandowski. Not offside that time. Longley. Mbappe. Pogba. Pogba plays it forward. Alaba. Goretzka. Tolisso. Muller. Fekir. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hernandez goes looking. Lewandowski proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Over to the left. Coman. Hernandez gets it back. Chance to break. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. Griezmann. Ben Yedder. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems...
And it's half-time here. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
France leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Bayern Munich will try it again now. It's a goal kick. Pogba. Longley. Pavard. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Fekir. Hernandez. Longley. Pavard. Fekir. Raphael Varane. Pavard. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. Mbappe shoots! It's a loose ball. And it's been taken straight back. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Fekir. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
France seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
And it's Pogba. Fekir. Receives it in a good position. Griezmann gets on the end of it. Muller. Lewandowski. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Griezmann, and here's Ben Yedder. Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chooses to go back. Gets it into the middle. Hoists it forward. Tolisso. Tolisso is steaming forward. And he's cut it out. Pavard can hoist it clear. And here's Ben Yedder. Fekir. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Coman. How about a shot?
Bayern Munich are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's going after it. Out to the right. And it's Douglas Costa. Timely intervention. And he heaves it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Pavard. Chivu. Griezmann. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gets up to head it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
They are right into last chance territory.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Coman. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tolisso. France just have to run down the clock. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin would have been preferable, but you can't expect to get your way all the time. I think it was a win earned through game management, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rafael Varane. And it's Ben Yedder. It's on a plate. Pavard goes looking. Conte. Fekir. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Pogba. Mbappe. No goals as yet. Mbappe! Mbappe plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Nicely controlled. Pogba proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Pogba with the delivery. Pogba with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lloris, will lay claim to that? And it's Ben Yedder. That'll be a throw-in. Fekir. And here's Griezmann. Chance to shoot. And it's played forward. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And here's Griezmann. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Griezmann. Ben Yedder. Pavard. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. This could spell danger. Fekir. He's left his man. Now it's shot at goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Pavard. And here's Griezmann. Conte. Griezmann. Mbappe. Pogba. Ben Yedder. And he's searching. Ben Yedder! A great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That will go straight through to the keeper. And it's Ben Yedder. Hernandez. We hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Griezmann. Pogba. Not offside that time. Pavard. And here's Ben Yedder.
Ben Yedder really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Fekir. And here's Ben Yedder. Mbappe. Griezmann. And here's Ben Yedder. Is there any support? He might not need it. Mbappe. Longley.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's Ben Yedder. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Pogba hits that long. Chance! Tries one! Griezmann with a shot! It's a goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Conte. Griezmann. And here's Ben Yedder.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Pavard. Pavard plays it forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle.
Chance! Goal! Do not write them off. Back they come. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Conte. Good take, and he's had a look. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Chivu. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pogba.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Griezmann is on his own. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Hernandez is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Mbappe!
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe has given away a free kick. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And it's Griezmann. He's got it, and he's got time. Here's the chance to... Oh, real danger here. Turns and goes back. Has a pop! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's got through. Fekir.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Pogba. Well played, he saw that coming. Chivu gets away from his opponent. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a prop.
So that's it. It is all over. France have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is... goes for goal! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So, a breakthrough already. And help's available out wide. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hoists it forward. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Forward it goes. And here's Griezmann. Pavard does well there, alert. Hernandez. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kante going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann, and it's Pogba. Griezmann. Pogba. And it's played forward. Pavard battles to win it back. And here's Ben Yedder. Pogba. He could be... He's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
France with another corner. The defence can get it clear. He's got it, and he's got time. Varane gets it back. Griezmann! And the ball's come out.
Griezmann so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
He's got away. Turns and goes back. Timely intervention. Pogba. Kante plays it forward. Longley. France scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Mbappe! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pogba tries to get it forward quickly. Tolisso going full tilt down the left. He's made sure that that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hernandez. Pogba goes looking. Conte. Rafael Varane. Longley. France are in control here on the brink of half-time. It could be in here. Pogba. Conte. Rafael Varane. Mbappe. Pogba. Pogba. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Longley tries to switch the play. Griezmann. Chance to break. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ben Yedder. Pogba. And the whistle goes for half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
France into the dressing room in possession. But he's got himself a free kick. And it's Pogba. Quick glance at goal. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Longley. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Tolisso. Tolisso. Mbappe. Ben Yedder. That intervention was very necessary. Hernandez drives it forward. What a throw in. Pogba. Conte. And that's been won straight back. Tolisso. This could spell danger. It's Ben Yedder. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, these are the sort of opportunities, Peter, that really need to be taken when you're trailing. There's pressure on this one.
Griezmann with a real chance here. Griezmann! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe, looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hernandez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And it's Ben Yedder. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Looks to clip it forward, looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Coman. What a ball this... Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well read, he sorted that out. Mbappe! So that's going to be another corner.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Coman. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's Griezmann. And here's Ben Yedder. Griezmann shapes to shoot.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Hernandez. Griezmann. Coman.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Conte. Tolisso tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely controlled. He's left his man. Yeah, he's fouled him there. France looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. Griezmann! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, that is a bit special. France have a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0. Conte. Oh, that's a waste. It's Lamar. Well, they can break here. Now it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Pavard sticks in a foot to win it back. Conte. Played back in. And now the breakaway. Coman. Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. Lamar. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Well positioned to make that interception. That's a promising ball. And he heaves it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway. Griezmann! Forward it goes. Fekir, well weighted. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Conte. Fekir, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Mbappe, shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Griezmann really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Hits one! That comes as a mighty relief. Rafael Varane, quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Fekir. Pavard. Out for a throw. Fekir. Fekir. He's away! Conte. Now a chance to break. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. And here's Ben Yedder. Mbappe. Is there any support? He might not need it. Pogba. Has a hit! Just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And he's cut it out. Pogba. And here's Griezmann going through. Cut out in the nick of time. Pogba goes looking. And now the breakaway. Fekir. And here's Ben Yedder. And through to the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Rafael Varane. And it's Fekir. Fekir. How about a shot? Ben Yedder. And it has a pop! Surely this time! Goal! France! Lloris did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
France get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Ben Yedder. Now it's Fekir. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Same again, same outcome.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Pavard tries to clear. Pogba. Griezmann. He's gone for it! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new... Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pavard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half.
France playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Longley. Mbappe. Hernandez. Longley. Rafael Varane. Pavard. Fekir. Pogba. Conte. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. Shot at goal! Goal!
France are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
France get themselves into the lead. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Wrestled off the ball. Conte. Pogba. Mbappe.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think that
he's had a goal! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tolisso. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's pinged one through here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's come loose.
Coman really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Back into the middle, plays it out to the flank.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Conte. Mbappe brings the ball forward. Coman. Now it's Griezmann. There's no flag. That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. France really could have done without this. Lloris will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. That would have won it.
Griezmann really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Lamar plays it forward. Tolisso. And here's Griezmann. That's a promising ball. Griezmann. And he's straight offside.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Conte. Coman.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Lamar. Tolisso. Lamar. Tolisso. And it's Lamar. It's a loose ball. Lamar.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Griezmann. Great challenge, time to perfection. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Lamar. And here's Griezmann. Could be a chance here. This could be their final throw of the dice. And the shot! Pavard can hoist it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
It's to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuse. Fekir has got himself a free kick. Pogba looks to dink one in. Pogba needed to come up with a better ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Conte. Griezmann. Fekir. Pogba. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left.
Fekir really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Ben Yedder, big chance! He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He'll fancy himself from here. Griezmann! That is simply breathtaking!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
And he's produced a Mbappe! He's got away with one there. Mbappe. Pavard puts it back. And here's Griezmann. Fekir. Fekir. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. And it's Griezmann. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Conte. Pogba. Needed a better pass there. Conte. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Mbappe. No question, that's a foul. And here's Fekir. Griezmann. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his...
Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Matuidi. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Conte. Fekir sticks in a foot to win it back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Pogba. Conte. Pavard. Fekir. Oh, good take in a good area. Conte. Has a hit! Matuidi. Going through. Can he find a finish now? Oh, that is shot at goal! He was never going to miss from there.
But for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Mbappe. Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kante with a good steal, well played. It's a decent ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Rafael Varane. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. Conte. Fekir. And it's been taken straight back. Chance! Ben Yedder. And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're already back underway here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Griezmann could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
France 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Varane gets into the right position to intercept. And here's Ben Yedder. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Nicely measured pass. Can he get... He's gone for it! No mistake! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. France get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
France have a free kick. He's left his man. Coman. Griezmann. It has got real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hernandez. Longley. Pavard. Coman battles to win it back. Coman goes looking. Rafael Varane. Longley. Matuidi. Hernandez. Longley. Hernandez. Tries to dink it in. Pavard drives it forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Coman cut out in the nick of time.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And here's Chivu. Timely intervention. Pavard gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Griezmann. And he's there to cut it out. And that has been clubbed away. Cleared without complication. Chivu with a shot! And a second time!
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Mbappe.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Longley does well there, alert.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. France have held on, a knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That's a throw. Mbappe. And here's Pogba. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's played forward. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Hernandez goes looking. Oh, they could break here. And here's Ben Yedder. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it shoots! Goal! France! And France are in front.
France are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Forward it goes. Mbappe. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Griezmann. Longley does well to... And they've been caught out here. He's got away. Chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
France get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Mbappe! Pogba looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. In with the challenge. Real chance! Conte. It's got through to him. Lloris will lay claim to that. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Great challenge, time to perfection. You can get that clear. And it's Griezmann. Pogba. He's got options out wide. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Pavard just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Fekir plays it forward. Fekir, and here's Griezmann. It's a loose ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
France go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. The game has already resumed here. Ball's gone out of play. Longley. Hernandez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Conte. Fekir. Quick glance at goal. Mbappe! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Mbappe. Ben Yedder. Mbappe! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. France take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And that's been levered clear. Turns and goes back. That intervention was very necessary. And here's Fekir. And the shot! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Mbappe. And the counter-attack is on for France. No question, that's a foul. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then. He's in! Mbappe! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he's cut it out. Fekir. Coleman. Timely intervention. Fekir. Kante drives it forward.
Raphael Varane simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Coleman. Pogba gets it back. And it's Ben Yedder. It's on a plate. It's Griezmann! Oh, real danger here. Conte. And here's Ben Yedder. Oh, good interception. Keeper sends it forward. Coleman. Griezmann gets on the end of it. Coleman. Hernandez. Conte. He's there to receive it. Good ball. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. Pavard battles to win it back. And it's Griezmann. Koeman. Well positioned to make that interception. Rafael Varane hoists it forward. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. And here's Ben Yedder. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Conte. Pavard. Griezmann. Conte. Pogba. Going for goal! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
France grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a